Welcome, PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos. And now for today's content. Songyun and Xueyi start filming of Lan Xiang Rugu, 90s actress's acting breakthrough battle begins. Songyun subverts the image of a sweet girl, and interprets the rebirth from a noble lady to a maid in Lan Xiang Rugu, and stages a fatal tug-of-war between power and emotion with Xueyi. This drama is based on the aesthetics of the Ming dynasty, subverts the routine of house fighting with the embroidery workshop business war, and weaves the survival wisdom of women's counterattack between blue bricks and black tiles. When fairy tale dramas are floating, this acting breakthrough battle led by 90s actresses is trying to pierce the bubble of costume dramas with the truth of every stitch. What chemical reaction will happen when a sweet girl picks up a house fighting script? The incense of the start of filming at Hengdian Film and Television City has not yet dissipated, and a costume drama called Lan Xiang Rugu has quietly stirred the world. When the Reuters photos of Songyun wearing double buns and a coarse cloth shirt were leaked, the comment area exploded. Is this still Li Jianjian who was eating sugar triangles and laughing silly in the name of family? Behind this visual impact, there is a hidden battle in the domestic drama market. While the 85 flowers are still spinning in fairy tales, the 90 flowers have taken up the banner of realistic costumes. 1. From the sweet heroine to the rose of the abyss, Songyun's disfigured breakthrough. Chen Shanglan in the original novel Lan Xiang Yuan is a complex character who was reborn in the tragedy of exterminating the family. She not only has to play the broken feeling of the daughter of the prime minister falling into the dust, but also has to show the ruthlessness of the maid's counterattack against the mistress, and even more has to grasp the feeling of love and hatred with the son of the enemy. This is tantamount to a gamble for Songyun, who is used to playing sweet girls. But the silhouette of kneeling on the bluestone slab to wash clothes in the Reuters gives people a glimpse of the possibility. The coarse linen clothes can't hide the nobleness of the straight back, and the blade is hidden between the drooping eyebrows. This subtle state of humble in appearance but unyielding in spirit is exactly where the actor's skills are most tested in the house-fighting drama. Thinking of the detail of her tapping the teacup with the cup lid in the sword and the brocade, the concubine's heart calculations fell to the ground in an instant. Perhaps this time we can really witness the birth of the acting school of the 90s flower. 2. Xueyi's costume universe. The semi-permanent second male lead of the fairy tale finally became the male lead? When Xueyi's makeup photos with a high ponytail and a black cloak were released, the worries and expectations of the original fans formed a wonderful hedge. This actor, who has been ridiculed by the audience as a nail household in the Three Realms for many years, finally broke into the male lead track of the house-fighting drama from the position of the second male lead in the fairy tale drama. He plays Lin Jinqi. Lin Jinlu in the original work is a complex scheming man. He has the dignity of a son of a noble family, the cold-bloodedness of a political animal, and also has a hidden affection for the heroine. Seeing him play the dandy boy in Changfengdu so well that it makes people itch, and in Lotus Tower he portrays the villain so well that it makes people sigh. This kind of temperament of both good and evil may be exactly what the role needs. I just don't know if he can break the curse of his acting skills or online, but it's hard to become popular this time. 3. Tong Hua's adaptation scalpel, remove robbery and suture women's growth. As soon as the name of the chief screenwriter Tong Hua appeared, the hearts of the original fans were hanging half an inch. This writer, who was good at carrying out sadomasochism to the end, is going to perform a major operation on Lan Xianyuan this time, weaken the controversial robbery line, strengthen women's mutual assistance in business intrigue. This reminds people of the independent personality she added to Xiaoyao and Longing, both retaining the essence of the original and injecting modern values. The newly added embroidery workshop business war drama in the play may become a highlight. Imagine Lan Xiang, played by Tansongyun, dealing with the shopkeepers in front of the loom, and the flying fingertips are not only silk threads, but also the chips for the reversal of fate. This innovation of combining house fighting with business war not only avoids the stereotype of female competition in the back house, but also coincides with the current market preference for career-oriented female protagonists. For the renaissance of family fighting dramas, what are the audiences missing? When the filming of Lan Xiang Rugu started, the audience was tired of the aesthetics of suspended fairy tales. When fantasy dramas were busy piling up the worldview with 5-cent special effects, this drama focused the camera on the blue bricks and black tiles in the deep courtyard. The maids walked through the 9-curve corridor with copper basins. The mistresses secretly competed with each other during the flower viewing banquet, and the sound of beads in the account office and the sound of jade tablets in the court formed a wonderful resonance. This sense of grounding is precisely the unique charm of family fighting dramas. It does not rely on flying and hiding to create wonders, but uses the details of every porridge, every meal, every stitch, and every thread to weave a survival map of women in feudal society. When Lan Xiang secretly copied the account book under the moon, or added salt to the tea to counter the evil servant, the audience saw not only the dramatic conflict, but also the real female power buried in the dust of history. 5. The counterattack of Ming Dynasty aesthetics. How many points can Liang Tingting's costumes and props be given? The news that styling director Liang Tingting joined the team of Embroidered Spring Blade cheered up the textual research party. From Reuters, it can be seen that the short jackets with cross collars of the maids are made of cotton and linen, the women's gold-woven horseface skirts have dark patterns, and even the velvet flowers on the maids' heads follow the Ming aesthetic. This de-filtered rustic feeling forms an aesthetic echo with the recent Qingping and Ming Dynasty under the microscope. The most wonderful thing is the synchronous change of character modeling in Fate. Lan Xiang went from the daughter of a guilty minister to the mistress of the house, and her clothes gradually changed from gray coarse cloth to dark patterned silk. Lin Jinqi's dress changed from plain and elegant straight robes to python-patterned sashes with the change of power. Clothing becomes a silent narrator, which is more convincing than 10 lines. The audience is the final judge of this breakout battle. The start of Lan Xiang Rugu reflects the various aspects of the industry like a prism. Actors are seeking breakthroughs, screenwriters are balancing adaptations, and the market is calling for fine products. When Tansongyun repeatedly practiced the range of the maid salute on the set, and when Xueyi discussed with the director until late at night for a line, these details may be more valuable than any publicity draft. The audience has long been tired of industrial saccharine and routine narratives. What can really resonate is always those creations that are rooted in reality and respect human nature. Just as Lan Xian used embroidery to break the game in the play, whether this drama can break through the red ocean of costume dramas depends not on the traffic halo, but on whether the creators really put their efforts into every frame. At this moment, in the studio in Hangdian, a war without gunpowder has just started. And we outside the screen might as well prepare the melon seed bench and see whether this acting breakthrough battle led by the 90s flowers can tear open a new breakthrough for domestic dramas. Please leave your discussion. Welcome to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.